2nd of May, 2026. First quote for the day is from the Buddha, who says, "All that we are is the result of what we have thought. All that we are is the result of what we have thought." So there you are. That's your thought for the day. And today's reading is called Honoring My Intuition. Honoring My Intuition. First quote's from Sonia Choquette, who's I think she's a psychic, she's an author, she's written a bunch of stuff on kind of psychism, spirituality, sort of a mix of that. Could be mistaken, but I think I'm right. She says, a willingness to release plans and go with the feel of the moment is essential to intuitive living. And Ernest Holmes in the Science of Mind textbook says, oh no, it's in Creative Mind, I beg your pardon. Ernest Holmes' Creative Mind, page 63. The highest attitude of mind, from which all else springs, is one perfect calm and absolute trust in the spirit. And this is from our writer for the month, who says, it was a beautiful sunny October day, and I was walking on a wooded trail in my neighborhood. Normally busy with walkers and bikers, the trail was unusually quiet. As I walked, I became uneasy and physically uncomfortable. I walk and hike alone frequently, and usually enjoy the quiet, but something felt off that day. I turned around and I left. Was it my intuition or was it fear? The difference is very subtle. Over the years, I've learned to pay attention to my feelings, things happening in my environment, and my thinking. While intuition is quiet and subtle, the ego tends to be emotional and noisy. My ego self wanted to debate my decision and wait for clear evidence that there was a good reason to change direction. I didn't feel I needed to do that. I was willing to trust my feelings. I'm grateful I listened. It is tempting to deny a bad vibe, especially if there's no proof or evidence to back up any uncomfortable feelings. In her book, Trust Your Vibe, author Sonia Choquette says, don't compromise your safety by falling into this trap. You do not need any proof if you have bad vibes. If you sense that something is off, however difficult it may be to verify, trust your vibes and stay away. Then Arthur says, as I practice listening and honoring those feelings, I notice my intuitive messages more frequently, and I respond more quickly. I'm grateful for my willingness to listen and to pay attention. So how often have you had bad vibes and it's proved to be, well, proved to be accurate? We definitely have an issue here because Firefox will not come up again, which is where I actually broadcast from. So bottom line is, to me, trust your feelings. I give thanks for trusting my inner guidance and listening to the still and small voice within. I give thanks to I give thanks to trusting my inner guidance and listening to the still small voice within. And I don't know what happened to Firefox, to be honest with you. It's just not functioning. So my advice to me and to you is listen to your gut feel, because quite often it turns out to be true. So the light of God surrounds us, the love of God enfolds us, the power of God protects us, the presence of God watches over us. Everywhere we are, God is, and all is well. Till next time, namaste.